Stetson, how are you different now than you were a year ago this time? What did you learn?
I think just more mature, more comfortable in the system. Tighter with the guys. I think all that.
What's some of the advice that you resonated with you as far as when Dave was gone, as far as building that chemistry, and also with some of the things that you remember from Coach Kirby Smart when you were there, as far as that helped you where you are right now?
Well, I think the most thing with Rags is just day after day we're just doing the same thing. Just continue to grind. Don't get bored with the basics, and then that goes back to Kirby, which is just chopping day after day, and just keep working. And if it's not as good as you want it to, then there's going to be ebbs and flows, and just keep on going.
What expectations did you have for yourself today?
Just play each play as it is.
You spread the ball around quite a bit in the first. You hit a bunch of receivers, and Sean just praised you for going through your progressions, and those two things related. And how does that reflect your maturity?
Yeah, I think I've kind of always been that way, just spreading it around, and yeah, I just trust my reads and just go through it. I think sometimes I went through it a little bit too fast, and we'll go back and watch the film and see that. But yeah, I think it's just being more comfortable with the system. Yeah.
Stetson, we saw you connecting a lot with Blake Corum tonight. Can you just talk about that, working out with him and performing?
Yeah, I mean, he's a stud. He runs hard. We'd like to get good football players the ball and let them go work. I try to just get the ball out of my hand and do those guys. So.
How do you think you played? How would you evaluate your performance?
I thought I played pretty well. Yeah, I thought I played pretty well. We'll go see some stuff. I was glad that he didn't try to force it on two throwaways. Sometimes you got to throw the ball away and in the drive with a kick, a punt. I thought I played pretty well, but obviously there's going to be things to clean up.
I know you mentioned being closer with the guys. What's it like having a guy like Matthew Stafford, who obviously is another Georgia guy, in the locker room, and just kind of how have you used him as a mentor over these last few years?
I don't think there could be a better guy in the room than Matthew. A guy who's seen it all, been through it all, highs and lows, and just the way he goes out and handles each day. People throw it around, he's a total pro, but 9's 9. And I try to learn as much from him and just apply it the best I can.
And I know going back to your journey, like you've had just a unique path to just being a walk-on and now being able to be on the Rams. I mean, what have you kind of learned about your own journey and how have you kind of made it to this point?
I don't know. Just treat each day as it is, and like I said, it's not going to be a straight uphill climb. It's going to go, it's going to zig and it's going to zag, and it's going to be ebb and flows again, and just keep trusting the process and chopping wood.
Stetson, a little bit on the mental resilience of this team that was definitely evoked from last season. Can you speak to, Kyron just coming off his extension and what he went through his rookie year. Coach has talked a lot about this team's sort of mental fortitude. Do you feel that as well in the locker room?
Yeah, 1000%. I think, like you said, ended it the way we did last year, even the way it started. I don't know. I think this team's tough as nails, and I'm excited to get back to work on Monday and just keep going at it.
Stetson, have you adjusted anything about the way that you deliver the ball, or has your progression really just been all on the mental side of the game?
I don't know. You're always working as a quarterback, always kind of trying to fiddle how you throw it, how you grip it. It's probably changed a little bit, and that's just reps and reps and reps. So.
It seemed like, if I have this correctly, before you threw the fourth down pass to Xavier, that third down, I don't know if you just dumped it or whatever, it was short, but then you got the opportunity on fourth down.
Right.
Can you kind of just take us through mentally how you go from not getting the third down and being ready to deliver on fourth?
Yeah, I think it's just the next play. That play doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, we wish we would have hit it, and we'll go back and we'll talk about it, and we'll do better next time. Now we got to go get a first down on fourth down.
On fourth down, was that a confident builder completing that pass to Xavier?
Yeah, it was just Yeah, for sure. And that, what a heck of a catch. I mean, tough and just, you know, he can roll, and X is the man. You know, he comes to work every day. It's another guy, you know, talk about, you know, just chopping wood and going at it every single day. But yeah, I mean, for sure, huge, instead of having to, you know, give the ball up around midfield, going down there and scoring a touchdown is huge.
Stetson, most quarterbacks, especially quarterbacks, talk about coming out of college,
Mhm.
how the game speeds up.
Mhm.
How much of that is a reality for you, and is it slowing down in that the way you actually feel it?
Yeah, I'd say, you know, yeah, for sure, it's fast. You know, I was blessed at Georgia going against, you know, I mean, stud. You see what they're doing now. I mean, just absolute animals. And so I think that helped going into it. And then again, just reps and reps with Rags and these guys, just, you know, building it day in, day out. For sure, just slowing down a little bit and becoming more comfortable.
A few years ago, you were a rookie playing in your first preseason game. What did you see from Jaquez Hunter tonight? in
Tough.
terms of Countenance and performance.
Yeah, tough. Sees it well. I mean, I'm trying to carry out my fake. I'm sure there's a few that I didn't carry out my fake. I'm gonna hear. You know, I gotta carry out my fake. But yeah, I mean, hard nose. I think all of our guys ran hard today and carried it well and saw it well.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.